Mike Obenhouse was eating at IHOP with his friend Omar when they heard the explosion. And this was a miracle that this family actually survived this. I spoke with Ashley Wiggins, who lives in this home with her husband and 2 children. And in a moment, we're going to show you some exclusive video of inside the home and show you what it looks like inside the home and all of the destruction that was caused. But take a look outside of the home. There's wood all over the place, nails all over the place. You can see there's a piece of wood up in that tree over there. And the Brooks County Sheriff's Department says this is the most immigrant remains ever found in one day in Brooks County. So we spent all day on the island, and let me tell you, getting there is not easy. In fact, that's part of the logistical challenge of this cleanup effort. This is the area that we're talking about, the La Quinta Ship Channel. It's located on the north side of Corpus Christi Bay. I'm holding a packet of some 23 mugshots. That's how many people have been arrested so far in this game room crackdown, and more arrests are still to come. Officer Greg Barron says he's seen combat injuries that were not this bad. There was blood everywhere. And Nola Morales ran across the freeway dodging traffic in cowboy boots, no less. It's truly amazing that she was not hit by a car. Here's how profitable the game rooms have been so far for the city of Falfurrias. There are some 13 game rooms there with numerous machines inside. The city collects a fee of $1,000 per machine each year. Javier Vega Jr. was off duty when this happened. Vega lived in Ricardo and was a Border Patrol agent stationed in Kingsville. Jack Kaufman says before his brother Tommy was arrested yesterday, anything and everything would wake him up at night, even the sound of the ice maker dumping ice. That's because he didn't know where his fugitive brother was and if he would come back to harm his son and daughter.
Extreme fear that he could come back out here, and I've still got my little girl and I got my little boy, and you know, if he would do that to her, I don't know what he would come back and try to do, because it doesn't make no sense. All of us were. My son was able to sleep. My daughter was able to get a good night's sleep for the first time in forever, and because we know where he's at now.
Jack Kaufman is a former constable in Bishop and served some 14 years in law enforcement in Nueces County. He says he's thankful his brother Tommy was arrested without anyone getting hurt in the process. That was a fear of Jack, says his brother Tommy fled Bishop last month with lots of weapons and ammunition. And as to a possible motive, Jack says it remains a mystery what would cause Tommy to allegedly kill Elizabeth, as he is charged with doing. At this point,
I have no idea. I really don't. Everything was supposed to be going good, and he was supposed to have gotten his benefits, which we later found out he never even applied for, probably wasn't even eligible for. Went out to eat, and then the next morning he did this. And I don't have an explanation, not a reasonable or logical explanation to any of it. And it's been 5 years of lies from him, consistently.
Jack, who is now an industrial mechanic, says he will be going back to work next week, and he and his 2 children are currently in therapy. Jack says until news of his brother's arrest came, he felt like he had a freight train sitting on his shoulders, and it was hard to breathe. He also says everyone's prayers have been what's been holding his family up during this difficult time.
You okay, Darian? Just concentrate, baby.
This is some of the video that was recorded showing 10-year-old Darian Mansfield of Flower Bluff setting a new world record for planking.
On Thursday, we were having a plank contest. We're celebrating our 29th anniversary in August. So we were having all kinds of fun contests, and a bunch of the girls came down from gymnastics to do the contest.
One of those girls was Darian. Her parents and her gymnastics coach were there to witness Darian's accomplishment.
I was actually working out in the gym, and they came and got me and said, she's about to beat the world record. And I came over and watched it, and everybody was cheering. It was really cool.
That was an amazing feat for her to accomplish. But she's always been a very determined little soul, even from the crib.
I was beside her the whole time. We were all cheering her on and talking to her, and then Mom came over and put her phone in front of her, and she played some Scooby-Doo episodes and stuff like that. It was really cute. I mean, it just showed that she's still a little girl, like she's only 10.
Just breathe. Do you want the next episode?
Okay.
Darian says she's never planked that long before, and her record-setting plank was an impromptu thing.
I just decided once I realized how long I was actually going and that I wasn't hurting a lot to try to go for the world record.
Were you surprised that you were able to do it that long? Yeah.
I was.
What did it feel like afterwards?
Felt awesome.
Darian says she could have planked for even longer if she wanted to, and next time she will. Mike Dasilva, 3 News.